I'm incredibly impressed with him. On a personal level, I'm impressed. This was a big event in my life, in terms of what happened to me and dealing with it afterwards. And he was very supportive and compassionate from a work standpoint. And again, I deal with attorneys every day. I was impressed daily at what he and his staff would do. I mean, there wasn't a day that they weren't working on my case, because I'd get copies, in particular, being an attorney, I wanted to be copied on correspondence, I wanted to see pleadings, I wanted to see the discovery. And it was a pleasure because the attorneys that were handling the case before, also people I think very highly of, but it required a great deal of my time working on the case as well, which I just wasn't physically in a position to do and emotionally didn't want to do. And that changed when Bob, got involved in the case. They ran with it, and literally, I'm not just saying this, on a daily basis, I was impressed. One of the biggest complaints to the bar are attorneys not returning phone calls. But I never had that complaint with anyone there. He made himself available. Everybody, again, the primary people I dealt with was Ryan, and I probably spoke to Ryan about my case every day. I'd be surprised if there wasn't a day. They would be there. I'd talk to Bob or Ryan or Beth after hours. I'd call just because something would occur to me, and I'd say, well, they're probably not there now, because it would be 7 p.m. And they'd be there. He and the people he's working with, treat the case like it's the only one that they've got on their calendar, which is great. It can't be the practical matter, and yet I never got the impression that they couldn't get to my case because they had something else they had to deal with that was more important. The impression I got was that my case was important and it deserved attention, and they absolutely gave it. And so that's why I've referred a number of colleagues to call him, attorneys, because I'm dealing with attorneys every day, and I don't practice in that area. And I've referred a number of patients as well.